my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends. What's up, my little mix friends, man? I had never heard of this group before, and then all of a sudden, y'all start showing up with this beautiful comment section, man. Y'all are some of the friendliest folk I think I've come across on the internet here. So, my friend Alex Bilson caught my attention with the rock one. This is Woman Like Me from the Confetti Tour, and we're doing the O2 Arena London, because why wouldn't we? Come on, my friends. This is going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to this. I just pulled this one for fun. I got into them from a Patreon request, and I believe that there was a couple more of them too, so y'all might get a few. Y'all might get a few coming up here. But what can I talk about while I pull this up? You can like and subscribe here on YouTube. This is your first time checking me out. I have a background. I used to be a live sound technician or engineer, whatever you want to call it. Front of house engineer and a stage manager for years and years and years. So this live stuff, bro, just gets me going. And I'm a singer and a guitar player a little bit and this and that. So we have some fun over here, man. Hang out for a little while. Give me the thumbs up. It's the best way to help the channel. Like I said, the Patreon link's in the description box. Or if I didn't say that yet, the Patreon link's in the description box. If y'all want to help out the channel, the cause. Whew, gotta get my words figured out here. Let's do this. I'm about to be upset if y'all are giving me some rock songs. We're not going to get to see this band. I'm going to be upset. I might not be upset. Some of these singers, man, will steal my attention too.
I always say what I'm feeling. I was bombing out to zip on my mouth. Sometimes I don't even mean it. It takes a little while to figure me out. I let my car go into shoulders and high heels, jewelry dripping, and I get on fire.
I like how, oh man, I do not know their names. I think when she started that, it was like this, like this, I think was the word. It's just like, oh man, I dig that. Let's have some attitude, bro. There. And it's so effortless, man. That was like some high register and some like comfortable. It wasn't like wailing. It wasn't like belting. It was like very comfortable, just poised chest voice. Like, come on, bro. That sounds great. Oh, I've heard this. Oh, shit. I've heard this. Cool, huh? I had no idea. Let me just get readjusted in my seat here. It's cold as hell in my house. I hope I'm not sniffling in the microphone. I tried to get the thing turned off. So cold as hell in my house, bro.
We can get a takeaway and sit on the couch. We can just go out, follow you live. Hopefully you'll live. You'll kiss my mouth.
Oh man, so we're gonna get real nerdy here. So what I'm like, there's a couple things I look for on a stage and in performers, and like obviously we're pros here. Like these women don't need my affirmations, but we're gonna talk about a couple things. So one that I always look for is mic technique. Like, what are you doing with this microphone? You leaving it when you're going up to that high stuff, and how far are you leaving it? Don't leave it too far. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear how you sound, bro. You sound great. And so one thing that I'm really appreciating here is that like they're like pressed right up against it, and like you can't really hide much. There's not much fake in there. But what you have is a series of, and because they're all singers too, they're gonna have probably beautiful vocal chains. But the microphone goes into a series of products and outboard equipment, and one or a couple of them is gonna be called a compressor, and you can really tell it's working here because they're singing real quiet and the compressor will bring them up. And then when they start wailing, it just keeps it like level. Just keeps it just nice and balanced, right? So outboard compressors will manage the high parts and the low parts of the dynamics of a song so that you get a more balanced feel without having loud screaming, yelling parts and then other parts lost in the mix or behind the band. It's just like this is one of those moments where like your dynamics are not being created because of this, because of leaving the microphone. You're staying right on it, like how, in my opinion, as a previous engineer, you should be. You should be in the microphone. I want to hear your voice. Let it wail. Let it sing. Don't like do all this pulling away. And for like, there's a time and a place for it. Now is not it, man. Now is not it, because this sounds fantastic.
Take away a sit on the couch. We can just go out, follow you live. Hopefully you'll live. You'll kiss in my mouth. You got new things in the ripper, baby. My head with your fingers in it. Never when you turn me on. Young just having a little bit. Love drunk in the middle. Get down to a baby song. Make it feel the strings of the
Great
dread.
rap, too.
Now listen. Mama always said you're the trouble man. You can fall for a woman like me. Touch you make me feel weak. I can tell you shit. So sweet.
So much fun.
I wanna fall for a woman like me.
Like there's different demonstrations of the attitude. One is like, here, let me catch it, then I'll talk about it. It's fun though. See, like that part, like there's no like pitch to that. There's no like you sing this note. It's just energy, it's excitement, it's attitude, it's just let it out, right? But then like in a lot of performers, and this isn't a dig, and I'm not describing her specifically right now, but like a lot of performers will like almost leave the importance of the pitch, and they'll like, even just like sing a note or just like let like a yell out, and it's not so much about what note it is, it's the energy, it's the attitude behind it, right? And like what's neat is like she left it, like it wasn't a note, it was like this what, right? And then she comes right back into this like strong ass vocal, man. And again, just press right into that microphone. Like, I want you to hear this. I want you to hear how perfect and rehearsed this is, right? Like, and then it's like, woman like me, man. Like, this is what we're about, right? Like, come on, man. This is getting me hyped.
So sweet, spending every night and conversation. I wanna fall for a woman like me. Woman like me, that's 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 a woman like me. Woman like
I want to do this band, bro.
Free your mind, the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow.
There's like a big delay in there too.
The rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow.
Makes it sound like a choir. Makes it sound like almost like evil Halloween buildy almost with that like try, and then you get it again. Why? As they're going into the next part, like wow, man, this is cool. This is that audio effects and processing stuff that I just fall in love with, man. Like because like it's obviously it's a vocal, it's a demonstration right now. We're singing 3 parts, we're being badasses, we're singing this like this real confident exposed part. They have a little bit of chugging guitar to back them up, and that's it. And now they're like the sound team. The audio designer is adding in this like it's like a half note or it's like a slow quarter note like delay, right? So you get this try, and then like it carries over when they're not singing it, right? Delay, y'all know. But it's mixed in with other things too, like reverbs and different things. But it's just like it's such a demonstration. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, it's such a flex for these girls too, because if anyone butchered a note, biffed a note, it would delay and it would ring out and you would hear it. And we don't hear none of that, do we? It's perfect. It's bloody well perfect, right? Come on, man.
Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Free your mind, the rest will follow.
Top note.
Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. I made a few mistakes, I've regretted not it. Broken couple hearts and I'm wearing my sleeve. Mama always said, never.
See? Oh yeah, yeah, and like on the microphone because I want to hear it, bro. I want to hear how her voice breaks up, and I want to hear the fry and the distortion and these notes and everything, bro. I want to hear it all. I want to hear it all. Thank you, like thank you, man. As a music listener and someone who appreciates this, also as like as a technician, man, this is fantastic. This is so much fun. Stay on these microphones, my friends. That's the lesson of the day. Stay on these microphones. Feeling too, man. They must be quite comfortable. They must be quite comfortable. And you know, I saw this is gonna sound shady, and I don't mean for it to, but I saw a TikTok of Taylor Swift layering her vocal in 3 parts. And I like this better, my friends. I thought this had way better energy about it, and like way more like I don't know, like I was saying, just like bring it on, say it with your chest, like get into it, let it out. Oh man, that was a blast. That was so much fun, my friends. Thank you for hanging out. I'm excited for the next one already. See you again soon.